You don't film this! Helen will kill me. She says don't use the flour for Hoover for flour. You get me in shape.
Hey, welcome. Welcome.
Wow, so this is the space.
This is my space, which worked really hard to get condensed down into a normal sized garage because I used to work in my kitchen,
Yeah.
and Helen, my wife, just make too much mess. So it didn't take much persuading to actually convert this garage into the bake cave. And in the other side is my other passion, which is music and playing guitar. I've played guitar since I was 12, so I'm not going to tell you how many years that is, but it's quite a few. So I, put a dough down, let it bulk ferment, and then I come and do a bit of cheeky half an hour riffing in here. It's bang on, that's what it should be like, yeah. I left school in Yorkshire in the mid-80s, and it was a huge recession. And then I got a job at Asda stacking shelves. Okay, so I'd stack shelves for a year or two, I think, but I just thought I need to get out of this, nights, everything, and I pestered the bakery manager for ages, and then someone left in the in-store bakery. So I got my break there, and I thought, I really like this, working with the dough, and you had to use your hands a lot, and I sort of just fell in love with this whole thing of baking, and I have been on a real journey with it. I've done lots of things, I've worked in big scale production. I got to travel a lot and things like that, so I went to Italy, to sort of Naples, and then we went to New York and Chicago and stuff like that. So even went to India to learn the breads of India. I was going to say naan, but that's not fair to say that. But
Sounds lovely, that guitar.
there's a bit of reverb on the amp, and that's it. Yeah, it's just
nice.
trying to get the right tones out of it when you're feeling it. I mean, it does rock up really nice. You can get some. Right. Let's see what's going to happen with this now.
Strange, and it's so lovely now that you can be an example of, someone who's used an interest to travel the world, to have your own business, to be happy in life. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's because I don't even consider it a job anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first sort of half of my career, which I've been baking for 35 years, when I worked for people, was a real hard slog, and I've done lots of different things within that. But my happy spot is actually setting up my own business and finding, artisan baking that's I'm being real about it, and trying to, for me, help others get to where they need to be. So leveling up and helping them set up businesses or push their businesses on further. Helping people and baking bread is like my real happy spot. I don't consider it work. And now I've got the man cave here. Helen says, "Where are you?" She phones me up because she's in the house. "Where are you? You've been gone 5 hours." I said, "I've just got this one more job to do." So I can't get out of here now.
Yeah.
For me, to make these artisan products, it doesn't have to be poncy and niche and all middle class. It's just about trying to make food affordable, and actually this is why I'm so excited about Wildfarmed is. And I didn't realise, what was going on. I'm not working with nature. I was down my rabbit hole of baking, and this is nice flour. Work with that. But actually now, it makes me feel so much better. And actually, what we're doing is really good for the planet. And it's great flour to bake with, so you know that's an absolute bonus.
Oh crap. That's rubbish, sorry Andy.
It made me sit up and think, and I will be totally honest with you, that's something I didn't really considered. You know, that's probably why I'm sort of going along, oh, I'm baking, I want, you know, good flour and all this, but actually it's real sort of sit back and respect everything that we're doing and how fragile this world is and this planet is. You know, we can't just take it for granted, and I think that's a big thing. It should be more accessible for everybody, and the problem with niche areas is it often drives up the cost, and then, you know, your working class can't afford to buy it, and they should have access to it because it is actually really fantastic for you. And
That's
it's
the thing,
nutritious.
bread's such a staple.
It is staff of life, isn't it? You know, so you know, I try and do my bit, and that's why I actually don't mind working with big suppliers to try and educate them and push them in that right direction. It's not like a bolt of lightning is going to hit me if I work into a big plant bakery and say, you know, I want to try and help and make you think a little bit differently. I'm in a good spot though. I'm a happy chap. This is like, it's a dream. I can't believe I've got to this point, and I don't think I will ever switch off from it. It'll be how much I do it, but I think I'll always have something
So
like this and this somewhere in my life.